Hi guys, I was out running an errand and this just dropped on me very strongly. I said, let me just go ahead and quickly bring it. Okay, you guys, don't miss Christ trying to follow Christendom, okay, over this holiday season. Do not, okay, firstly, let's just get into this real quick. When you go into the stores this season, you're going to hear all this Christmas music. You're going to start thinking about your loved one, your family, your kids, and you're going to remember all the other holidays that have passed and how you felt around people. And very quickly, you will find yourself digging in your pocket and spending money and getting things that you might not be able to afford. You know, I was just on my way here to pay a bill. And I seen a girl standing at the bus stop. And I thought to myself, there are a lot of people that literally take the bus just to get to work. In fact, there are a lot of people that are getting subsidized housing, subsidized food, all kind of things, WIC, because they cannot afford it. And then here comes the holiday. Hey, welcome, Tanya, sweetheart. So here comes the holidays, and everybody's got this great sense of expectancy, and you're trying to fit in, and you're trying to, but you're just basically somebody who's just getting along the best that you can. And so, you know, all the family's coming around, and you got all this holiday, you got to cook food, you got to try to purchase all this and that, and you're trying to follow these holiday colloquialisms on a regular, everyday price tag in your wallet, and you're missing the feeling of this whole holiday nonsense because you're busy trying to fit into the colloquialism of this season. I personally don't follow any man traditions. I am a believer. I love Christ. He's my everything. As you can see, I work for him. But at the same time, if you follow the oracles of God, you'll see that he doesn't even have these festivities. These are the traditions of man. And he's not into all these solemn festivities and things. But if you choose to participate, use wisdom. Now, I'm going to tell you the key reason why. A lot of people don't realize it, but Christ, King Yeshua, is the ambassador of financial wisdom. I'm telling you, he takes spoils. Put it this way, he's so intellectually smart concerning our finances that if you squander what he gives you, the little he gives you, he'll take it from you and give it to somebody else who's going to maximize it. He is a financial genius. I mean, he's the creator of everything. And he asks us all over and over. He says this to us again and again and again. He says, if you lack knowledge, ask for it, and I'll give it to you liberally. He says this again and again. Why? Because he is so wise, and he's so financially smart. You guys know I often talk about the parable of the wise brides who preserved their oil. And when the season came for the bridegroom to come, they had oil. Like my tea, I'm about to have a sip of this oil. They had their oil. And the foolish brides were like, oh, let us have some of yours. And the brides were like, no, we're not going to give you our oil. We're not going to have any giving you our oil. No, we're not. So the foolish brides went off to get their oil. The wise brides had their oil. Tea, you guys, I love tea. No sugar, you guys. They wise brides had their oil preserved, probably had some on the side, and they have their oil. And so when the bridegroom came, the wise brides, they had their oil and they left. And the foolish brides were down at the market trying to buy some. And when the foolish brides came back, knocking on her door, welcome first day, sweetheart. The bridegroom came and said, excuse me, I never knew you. I don't know you. Do not throw your pearls to swine, okay? Don't do that. Don't let people take things that God has given you to oversee. If God gives you something, he wants to see something on his investment. And that's not only the financial portion of it, that is even the you portion of it. He wants to return on his investment. He talks about the parable of the sower. He talks about how he talks about the parable of the talents and how he gave somebody 2 talents and somebody 5 and somebody 10. And when he came back, the person that had 5, the person that had 5 created 10. The person that had 2, I got the number screwed up. My team leaders might be in here. The person that had 2 had 2 made 5. And the person that had 1, he had buried it because he wanted to be able to give him something back. Well, what happened to that buried talent? When the Lord came, he thanked the one that had maximized the 5 and made 10. He thanked the one, enter into my rest. He thanked the one that had made 5. And the one that had hit his, he sent his behind packing. You got to go. And I don't think he went anywhere very nice. God doesn't want us skimping around on this stuff. So, you guys, I just had a call. I had to decline it. I'll call them back. So when you get in the store and you're in the store and you hear that silver bells and all this stuff, ho, 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 and the jingle bells and all, you start thinking about your kids, you start getting all emotional. All of a sudden, you want to spend money and stuff that you don't have. Get your behind out of the store and you let people know, let's really research what this Christmas is about. Maybe we could pick a day after the holidays when we could get things really cheap and just have a day where us as a family can come together. Because it doesn't make any sense if we're following the traditions of man, but we're not following the commandments of God. Let's get our priorities in order. Okay. I know people that are still coming back from the Thanksgiving holiday and they're broke. And they're like, oh yeah, we had a turkey, we had 7 pigs and 8 geese and they're broke. Because now guess what? Here comes Christmas. And Christmas, people are selling trees. People are selling trees. You can literally go and you see this? People are selling trees. So we have to be very wise. We have to be very wise. If people are selling trees and turning around a profit for cutting down trees, I mean, really, do you know how much money they're getting for selling those pine trees? And then look at the amount of money that people are spending on electricity with all these lights. Look at all the money. Don't miss Christ trying to follow Chris, all right? Don't miss him trying to follow Chris and them. Because Chris and them going to be broke too. And Chris ain't going to give you a dime on it when your behind is really broke and you really have a need. Right now, I am at the hospital. Okay, where I was hit by a car when I was in school in Davie, Florida, missionary school. Not missionary. I was going to school to get my degree in organizational leadership with an undergraduate in Christian ministry, and I was hit by a car. See that bruise on my face, you guys? See that? Still healing. When I got hit and I walked away from that, on the back of my jacket was Property of King Jesus, missionary Kimberly on the side. They were like, do you want this? It was all bloody afterwards. It took me a long time to recover. I was like, no, thank you. I got this. And then I was hit by a car 2 times as a pedestrian. Yep. God is good. I love my daddy, and I know you love him too. So just know that he's very wise as far as financial things go and stuff like that. He is he's expecting much. To whom much is given, much more is expected. Don't be out here getting fooled and bamboozled by everybody sitting up here attempting to try to show off their Christmas and, oh, my Christmas, we did this and that and this and that. Don't let these people screw your head up. Because guess what's in their pocketbook? Look, when they done, this right here. See all these receipts and stuff? And this is just me taking care of me. Okay? Chelsea Child Incorporated, you guys. This is just me taking care of me. Okay? Empty. Nothing in it. Don't be foolish. And even while you're out there spending, you bring your coupons, you look for coupons, you go Bed Bath & Beyond, they always have 20% off. You make sure when you're pumping gas, you drive around and start notating the amounts. Some places you can find it if you're in Connecticut. I found mine, I filled mine up for the month for I got a deal. I think I got a $2.13 or $2.12. And I find it there and I go fill up for the week. And then I don't go on the roads during the holiday. I don't go on the roads a lot during the holiday because it's too much. I can't take it, too much. But I'm here at the hospital because I got to pay a bill. One of my bills that, from my accident, I have to pay that bill. And I'm coming in there to get that taken care of. And on top of that, God requires order. He likes order. God likes you to pay your bills. God likes you to take care of your car. God likes you to take care of your body. That means bathe, test regularly for HIV, all kind of stuff. God is the king of, he's a king. Okay? And as us queens especially, he wants us, listen, Sister K, I'm in the tub like twice a day. Why? Because it's relaxing. I put a little Epsom salt in there and I'm you know, so, you know, he requires us to be smart. Like I wanted my nails done and I used to pay to get my nails done, but now I do them myself. I file them and I like something light on them. So it doesn't make any sense for me to go pay all these Chinese people that's cooking plastic rice and all kind of stuff to do my nails. The most thing you'll probably find me spending money on is, my tea, green tea on the road if I want one. Be frugal. Ladies, when you get married, stretch your husband's money. Give him do him like how God expects you to do him. That's how you're supposed to treat your husband. When he gives you the money, use your coupons and stuff. I don't be playing. I really don't. I just got back from the store, and you want to know what store I just came back from? There you go. The Goodwill. And ask me how many people are in the Goodwill when I'm in there that are black and struggling. Ask me how many people are in the Goodwill that are white and successful. That's how they keep their money. We keep our money because we spend it wisely. I'll be in Bob's getting my Timberlands or what have you with my coupon, my everything like that. I'll see a white older man beside me, distinguished man with his coupon too. You better ask somebody. So like I said, if you're going to participate in this holiday, which I don't participate in, I don't participate in any man-made holidays. Definitely not Halloween. You can scroll down and see that. Thanksgiving, I'm a Blackfoot Indian. I don't celebrate that. And in addition, Christmas, you know, I work for him all around the clock. You know, all over season. I work for him all season. So, you know, if that's the day you want to celebrate, go ahead and celebrate it. But, I don't do it. And I also encourage you to look into the history of it. And, if you do celebrate it, watch your coins. Do not mess around and be broke. And then here comes the new year. You want to do something in birthday season. Come on. Don't allow yourself to go bankrupt trying to keep up man's traditions. All right, let me go in here and pay my bill. Speaking of being accountable, pay my bill. I don't have to buy anybody anything for Christmas. And as a reward, Daddy Jesus gave me an all-inclusive paid trip for free to Bermuda. Me, who didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. Me, who doesn't celebrate this stuff. And guess who I'm taking? Me. Why? Because I travel alone. I like my company. All right, talk to you later.